Father, thank you for bringing us tonight. We ask for your guidance and blessing as we deliberate the items that we have before us tonight. Lord, bless everyone present and their families. We always ask for your wisdom as we deliberate. We represent the people. We represent everyone, Lord. So let us never forget that. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Maggie. This time, I'd like to take away a roll call. Okay, 19 present, thank you. You have the agenda in front of you. I know of no amendments to add to that. This time I'll call for motion to approve the agenda. Motion by Commissioner Duncan. Second by Commissioner Crabtree. Discussion? There being none, let's vote on the agenda, please. Yes, thank you. You have the minutes sent to you earlier. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes as presented? So moved by Mr. Bryant, second by Commissioner Crockett. Discussion? There being none, let's vote, please. Nothing is. Thank you. We have 3 absent tonight, so nothing is. Okay.
Number 7, resolutions of memorial, sympathy, and commendation. I don't have any.
Okay.
Number 8, elections, appointments, and confirmations. A, notaries.
I make a motion to approve the notaries listed in
Okay.
our handout.
I second.
Motion by Commissioner Rickens, second by Commissioner Rosemary. Okay. Discussion? Let's vote, please.
Okay. Number 9.
Okay. Proceed.
That means.
Thank you.
Number 9, unfinished business. There. Business items. Number 10, new business. A, audit committee report.
You have the report in front of you. I don't know, Mary Ann, anything on that? You have it in front of you. I don't think you have no comment, have a motion to approve.
Move the report be accepted.
Okay, by Commissioner Bryan, second.
Second.
Commissioner Major back there. Any discussion? Okay, let's vote, please. All against? Okay,
Does anyone want to take their vote?
Cindy.
That means yes.
Okay, thank you. And I would make a note that only the last point of that alludes to the fact that all departments in county government must have written internal controls by June 30th. And our departments have been working on that for months. And as far as I know, they will all have those effective June 30th. And the state has passed a law last year dictating that all 95 counties have that across the board in all departments. So our department heads have been working laboriously on that. And bottom line to that is that will ensure more control and hopefully minimize fraud.
10B, Resolution 2016-13, resolution to lower the speed limit on a portion of the AEDC access highway, local route 918.
I move to approve.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Hunt, second by Commissioner Hargraves. Discussion. No, that's primarily because of safety concerns with numerous accidents out there over the years. Discussion. Okay, let's vote, please.
Anyone want to take?
Continue. Okay, thank you. 19-0.
10,
Road Superintendent Bartlett, he appreciate your doing that, and being the right to speak tonight.
10C, budget amendments.
First one's for the general fund, number 101, 2016-22. These are just our squaring up our accounts for the end of the year. This amendment does add $153,331 to the unassigned fund balance. And I noticed the total is not correct on that second page. It should be $2,031,388. The second ones are for the school board, 141, 2016-5. Both of these were presented to Budget and Finance on June 23rd and were approved.
Motion approved by Commissioner Morris, second by Commissioner Shelton. Discussion. These were reviewed last week, as always, in Budget and Finance, so they have been thoroughly reviewed. Being no discussion, now motion, excuse me, let's vote, please.
What was that number? What that number should be?
The beginning estimated fund balance was the $1,878,57, and then added to that is $153,331 for a total of $2,031,388.
Okay, let's vote, please. Continue voting.
Anyone want to take their vote?
Thank you. Thank you.
10D, Resolution 2016-11, a resolution making appropriation for the various funds, departments, institutions, offices, and agencies of Coffee County, Tennessee for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2016, ending June 30, 2017.
Mr. Chairman, do we have a school budget amendment first?
She read both of them. Yes, she read both of them.
We have a vote, we voted on both of them,
Yes.
excuse me.
Yeah, just do both together. Figure folks might want to get it home early tonight, so.
Move to approve, Mr. Chairman.
Move to approve. Okay. This has been thoroughly vetted over the months through Budget and Finance. Do I have a second to the motion?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Walker. Discussion.
I do want to mention that there was one amendment on page 12 of your budget that you received at the last meeting. Heather Duncan, the circuit court clerk, she did reduce her budget and her salaries by $28,468. So that change is incorporated in the budget appropriation resolution, and that's why you'll see a different total general fund budget appropriations. I just wanted to point that out.
I think Commissioner Kelly had a comment or question.
Yeah, I've got a comment that will go to a motion. We'll see where it goes. On the last page, or at least what I have, is page 26. We had put together some contributions to some nonprofit organizations within the county, totaling $14,450. At the same time, as the chairman of the ambulance authority, I'm going out basically door to door to some of our businesses trying to get money that we need to operate. In terms of that money to be used to buy the workout equipment and stuff that we need to put in place to go along with our requirements, our new physical agility tests that's required of our employees. And I just hate seeing us put money, taking money from a taxpayer, and in my mind, because we're smarter than that taxpayer, we're able to give it to a nonprofit on their behalf rather than that person making their own contribution to those nonprofits. And I would like to see that money go to the ambulance authority to meet some of its needs. We have about $200,000 worth of needs that we're unable to address. We can't even put chains on our ambulances to drive them during, any snow or ice conditions. And that's just not the right place to be putting our money in my mind. So I'm going to make a motion to amend the budget to move those $14,450 out of the nonprofits and use that to get some of the equipment that we need in the ambulance authority.
So a motion, do I have a second to that motion?
I'll second.
Second by,
Where's that list of money?
The account's 580,500, I'll have to look at it.
Page 27.
Page 27.
who's second the motion? Okay, Commissioner Stubblefield.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
I'd like for those contributions to be recognized, those four, I believe it was four. I'd like for those to be recognized and what the amounts are. Because basically, those four have had commitments made to them, in budget and finance. And I understand what Mr. Kelly is saying, but I think it's a little late to be doing that. Now, if we want to look at it next year differently, we need to do it and do it in budget and finance and do it in that stage of the process, I think. But right now, I don't feel that, I would be doing the right thing, taking those away at this point from those, because we vented a lot of different things, and those were four things that were decided upon, and for a number of different reasons. Thank you.
Will you share those?
Okay, they are Centerstone is $2,500. Coffee County Children's Advocacy Center, $4,500. Haven of Hope, $4,950. Keep Coffee County Beautiful at $2,500.
I would mention those did appropriately go through the HWR committee for vetting through that committee and reviewed by Budget and Finance as well. But we have a motion and a second by Commissioner Stubblefield. Just other discussion. And I feel like we're
Yes,
appropriate to mention the
Mayor.
four committees and the amount. Yes,
Chairman,
sir.
I would like to say, as a member of Health, Welfare, and Rec, we did vet this very well. I understand what Mr. Kelly is saying. But last year, when we did not fund, I'll take the Children's Advocacy Center, for example, that devastated them. And I've had several talks with them today, and I think we would not be doing them our due diligence by supporting them this year. And I agree with what Mr. Brian has said.
Other discussion?
I have one comment to that, and I don't really disagree with what Bobby said or Stephen has said, because these are worthwhile things, and they're things that need to be done within the county, and I don't have any objections to that. Like I said, my concern is we ought to be funding the county business first. That's just my opinion.
You're not withdrawing your motion?
No, sir.
Right, okay. Any other discussion?
Think we got to do them both? We got to fund the county ambulance service or whatever it is, or fund this at the same time?
Probably not, but that's okay. I mean, it's not a huge amount, and there may be a washout at the end of the year.
Any other discussion on the motion? Okay. It's a motion to amend the budget by deleting those appropriations and transferring money to the ambulance authority, or the ambulance line item, EMS. Okay? Any other
I
discussion?
got a question. Is there a motion on the floor with a second that we are amending?
Yes, sir. We have a second to amend. And we're voting on that motion now. We have that on. Motion to We're voting on the amendment. Do we understand? Okay, we're voting on the amendment. Let's vote, please. Amendment being to delete or change the one line item, canceling, transferring the 14.5 to the EMS ambulance line.
Does anyone want to change their vote? Or yes,
Motion failed. Motion to amend failed. Now we'll be voting on the original. Oh, we're opening back up the discussion about the original motion to adopt the budget as presented. Open for discussion. For further discussion. Okay, we're voting on the original budget as presented. No further discussion. Let's vote, please. Oh, yes, thank you. To be technically correct, I need to read a disclaimer that says, and for the county employees, this will apply to you. I'll ask you to raise your hands. To be technically correct, we have 1, 2, and, okay, this is part-time, okay. Because I am an employee of Coffee County government, I have a conflict of interest in the proposal about to be voted on. However, I declare that my argument and my vote answer only to my conscience and to my obligation to my constituents and the citizens this body represents. Do you agree with that statement? Okay, you affirm. Okay, thank you. So that's to be technically correct. Might not have been done in the past, but that's what we need to do, and found that out. And so we're doing it now. We're voting. Thank you, Tim, for reminding me of that.
does anyone want to change their vote? Yes.
10E, Resolution 2016-12. Resolution setting the tax levy in Coffee County, Tennessee for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2016.
Have a motion to adopt the tax levy, to approve. Motion by Commissioner Dumpty, second by Commissioner Shelton. Discussion. Commissioner Briggs.
Since we've already passed the budget itself, we basically have adopted our tax rate going into next year. And again, I think it's, we put together a good budget, and the tax rates is the same as last year. I just want us as commissioners to know that this tax rate is still a large tax rate. Our citizens are burdened with both the county tax rate, a lot of them municipal tax rate, a lot of them pay, not a lot, everyone pays the enormous amount in local and state sales tax. The burden of taxes to our citizens is still large, and even though there's no increase in our current year property taxes, I don't think we should ever be satisfied until we can reduce the tax burdens of our citizens. So,
Agreed. Discussion. Any further discussion? Commissioner Briggs, thank you for your comments. I concur with that. I think we all do.
Do we need to read the basic rates to put that on record? And I'm not sure everyone knows what those are. Mariana, do you have that easily?
The total uniform tax rate is 2.8705. The education debt service is 0.051, which added to the uniform, the Manchester residents will pay 2.9456. Rural debt service is 0.1318. Rural solid waste and sanitation is an additional 0.1855. That means citizens in the rural area pay a total of 3.2629. And the occupants of the interstate industrial park pay an extra 28 cents. So their tax is 3.5429.
Thank you, Mariana. Any further discussion? If not, let's vote, please.
City one want to change their vote.
Thank you.
Any other new business? Any reports of standing committees? Budget and finance?
really no report. We will be meeting in July.
On the 12th. 12th.
12th, right?
Yes, sir.
So we'll start our new fiscal year and get down to the county's business.
And I would like to thank the Budget Finance Committee and Mariana for all the they reviewed this, reviewed every segment of it, tweaked some more, and appreciate all of the many hours that they all spent on that. So thank you very much.
Legislative committee.
Legislative did meet recently, and we're still studying a number of issues. One of those came about was looking at a position for the county on what we would do about signs during political times and whether they be permitted. Part of that came up from the standpoint of a few places that people asked to put signs could easily interfere with the ingress and egress of a place and limit the site visibility depending on the sign they put up, and that raised the question. So we're looking into that. And asked Mr. Husky to look into a couple of other items, and I won't comment on those until he's had time to get back to us on them.
Thank you, Mark.
Education Committee. Health, Welfare, and Recreation.
I will report one thing. I think our last meeting, I did mention something about a conference at the conference center coming up, and it did happen last Wednesday, and it was a joint venture put on by several groups. Chambers of Commerce from Manchester, Tullahoma, and Manchester were involved. And the PTAC from University of Tennessee and several other groups put on a conference to join local businesses with contractors at AEDC to show them how to get government contracts. And this was one of multiple events that will happen over a period of time, but this one happened on last Wednesday, and it was a huge success.
I was there with Commissioner Duncan. I think we had about 60 participants. It was well attended. So I thank the chambers and the others that came to the table on that. Very good meeting.
Capital Outlay Committee.
We have not met since the last meeting.
Law Enforcement.
I believe the sheriff passed out some information pertaining to bond room that all the commissioners should have. Other than that, there's not anything.
Personnel and Compensation Committee.
We have met numerous times. The New Year's beginning, so we'll start up real soon. Again.
Do we even have any special committees?
I would like to ask Commissioner Hargraves if she would report on the status of the comm center that's being built.
We just about have it completed. We started moving in a few things this week, and we should go live next week, and then sometime in July we'll have an open house, and then we'd like to have something special day for all the commissioners to come by and see. We'll let you know the other day.
All of you need to go by and tour that. It's really state of the art. Very high tech. So thanks for all the work that's been done on that. So I appreciate that update. Diane.
Number 11, statements and announcements.
I would like to make one announcement. All of you have received, some of you that came in, the upcoming cancer benefit that will be to proceeds will go to help Darrell Webb family right now. Very, very seriously ill. I was with him on Sunday morning, and they're on the way right now to the MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas. So I request your prayers to be with that family. Very serious situation.
12, public comments.
Public, it's your time. Not all at once.
I just want to applaud the Budget and Finance because they did do a lot of hard work.
It really
They were
is.
there watching them speak and talk and do it, and so kudos.
Appreciate y'all being there.
I'll go back. These ladies have come to Budget and Finance meetings for the last almost 4 or 5 months. And for citizens to take their time, and certainly several commissioners that have done that, you know, it goes unrecognized, and their input and their watching over us, we need it. We really need citizens' involvement in our committees and our government, one, to help guide us. And so, again, thank y'all for y'all's citizenship.
No other comments? Thank you for all attending. And again, we're so happy to have a budget passed by June 30th with no tax increase and a $2 million in reserve. So thank you so much. Motion to adjourn. That's all.